Okay, we're here with Rebuild tonight.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Good. Pretty good.
Alright. So what inspired you guys to get into music?
That right there. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, we all kind of come from different musical backgrounds. Aaron?
Well, I've been playing guitar since I was like 12, so, you know, I have a lot of experience with that. Been in a band since, been switching back and forth, and now I'm in this melodic hardcore. It's a little different style than what I'm used to, but it's a lot of fun playing.
It's fun. It's a mix of what we all kind of want to do. I don't think any of us are really want to play what we play. We kind of just all mix it together. I know me and Chris listen to very different music, so do me and Aaron. It's kind of just middle ground for all of us.
That's cool. So about like what age did you guys, in general, start making music?
Oh, what age?
Yeah.
Probably when I was 16, I joined my first band, and I did that for a couple of years. I'm not gonna say what band it was, but.
I picked up my first guitar when I was, I think, 8 years old. My uncle gave it to me because I had a little bit of a Jimi Hendrix obsession when I was younger. So he gave me one. It was a left-handed guitar. I had no idea how to play it. I used to kind of just poke at the pickups and make noises. But yeah, I mean, that was fun. I was always fascinated with musical instruments. Now I don't play one. I just yell.
I mean, I started like when I was 12. I haven't really put it down since, but...
Man, I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So do you guys have anything big coming up? Like any large shows or anything like new merch?
We do have some merch designs in the work. A friend of ours, Scott Garland, is making us some new designs. I was talking with him about it today. We'll probably have those in time for some shows we have going on in February. We have a new booking agent. One of our friends, Sean Mott, is getting us a lot of shows. Nothing too big yet. We're not going to be doing any big tours, but we'll be playing some East Coast states like Baltimore, New York City, New Jersey, stuff like that. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, he pretty much
And
summed it up.
what inspired you?
I'll go first. Probably one of the first heavy bands I started listening to was Metallica. They really sparked my interest in heavier music, and then as I got older, started listening to heavier and heavier songs, and I was like, man, I want to do this. So I started listening to like August Burns Red, Architects, a lot of like metalcore and that junk, I guess. And
Junk with a D.
like Jet.
Junk.
Yeah, so that's my musical background influences. Your turn.
I kind of come from a different background with music. I mean, before I listened to all metal and stuff like that, I came from more of a punk roots. I guess the first hardcore album I ever picked up was one I stole from my brother in probably the 4th grade, which was Black Sails in the Sunset by AFI. No idea at the time that it was what it was. I just had listened to their other CDs. After that, I started listening to a lot of It Off. Stuff I don't want to admit to. But then, I started getting involved in the hardcore scene probably around 2008. There was a lot of local bands like Another Breath. Those kinds of bands that really got me into it, and that's kind of what I wanted to do.
See, I started out listening to stuff like The Blood and like
Blood,
Kyoto's, stuff like that. And I don't know. I ended up listening to a lot of the same crap that these guys started listening to, like EDR, all that stuff. Like some of my favorite bands are like the Acacia Strain, like Every Time I Die.
I might like the Acacia Strain.
Yeah, right.
Wow, crazy.
Did you hear the new CD above the wall?
Did you? I haven't yet.
Alright. And do you guys have any way that your fans can contact you? Or?
You can get us, I guess, first we list off our Facebook. Even though we don't really even use it, but that's really the way to contact us is through Facebook. It'd be facebook.com/rebuildhc. And then we're most active on Twitter and Instagram. Instagram again would be Rebuild HC. Twitter is Rebuild_HC because
There's some German bands.
German is the Rebuild HC that we want.
We have a Bandcamp where you can
yes.
download all of our music for free. It's pretty cool. It's
Rebuild
Bandcamp.
HC. That
I forgot.
We got that one. Yeah, we have a new demo out for it's 2 songs. Pretty stoked on it.
That's about it for us. We're not leaving. I meant like, okay, keep going.
Alright, that's awesome. So, what sound do you think you guys have? Like, what band? If you could pick one band that you guys completely sound like, out of every band ever made, which band would you say that you guys most sound like?
You want me to say it?
Well, I don't really want to answer that question because we're compared to the band Counterparts a lot, which I won't complain about because that's probably one of our biggest influences. That's my kind of band that we all seem to like together. We played with them recently at the Lost Horizon. A little bit scared that people were going to make that comparison, but nobody's really seemed to. But yeah, it's probably. I mean, that's probably the closest variety. If there was a band we could pick to go on tour, it would probably be them because we share a similar sound.
And so, what is your take on moshing and dancing for the bands and stuff? Because I remember at the last show I saw you guys at, you made a speech about, we're not a moshing band, come to the front, kind of
Right.
thing.
Yeah. I said we're not a mosh band. I don't really know why I said that. I mean, I don't think of us as a really too heavy of a band. I mean, we have some heavy parts. I mean, moshing or slam dancing, whatever you want to call it, it's great. When you're a band, to be able to see the kids getting into it, that's really the only way that you can tell, because, I mean, most people are going to clap while we're playing. You don't really know if anyone's enjoying it. But there's a certain point, when kids start to get violent, and that's nothing we want at our shows. We don't want anybody hurting each other. I mean, I kind of said all that because, I don't know, I see kids kind of coming out to shows to hurt each other more and more, and it's starting to bum me out a little bit. I mean, I'm fine with the dancing and everything. I mean, I do a little bit of that myself, but at the end of the day, you should just be there to have fun.
Well,
And do you guys, in your music, when you're writing, do you have any political standpoint into what you're saying? Like, do you guys talk about politics at all, or do you guys talk about any world issues, anything like that, or do you just base it off life experience?
we had talked about maybe doing a political song or two, me and Jimmy, and I said if he really wanted to, he could. I'd be down with it. But all of our songs right now, they're about things that we've experienced in life. And Jimmy, take it away.
I can't say too much about what our lyrics are about. I'm new to being the vocalist for this band. We've only really written 2 songs that I put lyrics to. So both of those songs were more, I guess, life experiences, as you said. I try not to get too political with anything I write because I know that we all have very different beliefs, and I don't want to sum up our band with just the bullshit that I have to say. But I have thought about writing some political stuff though. Aaron's riffs are extremely Republican based. You can feel very conservative. You can feel it. It's damaging.
His riffs are pro-choice.
No,
That would be pro-life.
Not pro-choice.
Alright. And is there anything else that you guys want to say to your fans? Anything you want to directly say to them?
You guys are cool. Stay strong. You're cool.
No, if I was gonna say one thing to our fans or our friends or whatever, I guess it's mostly an obvious thank you. Not only for just listening to our music and supporting us. But we've been at this for quite a while, and we keep changing our image, our lineup, our name, stuff like that. And there's not that many, but there's a select group that has stuck by us from the beginning, so that's pretty cool to keep seeing them come out to shows and keep getting stoked about our music when we're so unsure about it because we keep changing our minds. I guess that'd be the main thing that I want to say to anyone.
Alright guys, well it was nice talking to you, and I hope everything goes well for you on your tour and stuff in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have any up and coming shows that you want to talk about?
Our next show would be at the Badlands this Saturday, January the 11th.
Playing with Brick Wall. Fortress is getting back together for that show. A bunch of our friends are going to be there and other
Goon.
bands. Yeah, Goon. It's going to be a fun show.
Alright, well, thank you and have a great night, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I started playing Guitar Hero, and I picked up a real guitar after that.
I can't play Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
That might be
me
because
neither.
I learned on a real guitar before
Yeah.
I played video games. But no, I think it's. Now we're gonna talk about that. I can't play DDR either because when I see the arrows on the screen, I push it the second I see it. What about you? How are you with DDR?
Bad at DDR.
But yeah, we all come from different musical backgrounds.
Yeah.